that your most valuable asset, your most valuable non-renewable asset is time. We can raise money, we can get more volunteers, we can buy equipment, we can buy supplies. The opposition is hoping you fizzle. Then it becomes a little social group. You start fighting amongst yourselves over petty stuff and you fizzle. Right now, thousands of people in Nevada are focused on you, asking one question: can they pull it together? Ladies and gentlemen, in 1968, I was a 15-year-old boy, and a lot of young people came out, but not enough, and they weren't organized enough. And a man, who we later learned was a madman, a sociopath, got elected to the presidency because he promised to end the war in Vietnam, when in fact, he had every intention of extending that war. I was sitting on my couch with my father as a 15-year-old boy, and he said to me, "Thank God you won't have to go." 3 years later, I found myself in Vietnam, Republic Out, as an 18-year-old boy. In 1972, I came home, and I was one of the first 18, 19, and 20-year-olds that could register and vote. I immediately started organizing with Vietnam veterans against the war, and this is my 20th political cycle and my 40th year as an active citizen. You are Americans. You are Nevadans. You are all leaders. All of you. Whatever titles you take on are temporary. Whatever skill sets you have, bring them to the table. You all have 24 hours in a day. What these gentlemen are saying over here from the unions is you've got a lot of brothers and sisters that know how to help you. And we don't want to step on your toes or violate your rights in any way, shape, or form. But ladies and gentlemen, it shouldn't take 2 days to pick a site and a time and a location and get that coordinated.
Get it done.
These guys can do it in 2 hours. Okay? Nevada veterans, your Army, your Navy, your Marine Corps, your Air Force, we can do it on the fly while we're moving. Shitting our pants. Hungry. Tired. But we want it to come from you. So let's get humble. Let's stand in our truth. What's wrong with our political parties is they become social clubs. It's become about power and prestige and money, money, money. Yes, it's about the money. Yes, it's about the power. And yes, it's political. If you've got a birth date and a social security number in this country, you're in politics whether you like it or not. Let's get real. I know you're scared. Make fear your friend. I know you're confused. That's okay. We're all experts in a few areas. We've got a few skill sets. We might know how to do 2 or 3 things really well. Otherwise, we're stupid. Well, we're Americans. We're also profoundly lazy. In 2000, we thought you'd come out. The presidency of the United States was stolen. And what happened? Oh, ho-hum. It's like, your favorite team lost a game because the referees made some bad calls. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the presidency of the United States and it was stolen by the Supreme Court. You've got 3 branches of government and 2 are broken. They don't work. Of course you're angry. But you have to convert that anger into positive productive passion. You've got to focus it. I'm writing a piece right now I've been working on for a week. It's about standing in your truth. Stop lying, cheating, and stealing. The worst lies we tell are the ones we tell ourselves. That's what's caused this to get to where it's got with the greed. The lying. Me, me, me. Mine, mine, mine. I. I'm better than you. It's a lie. We are Americans. We are equal. This has to be nonviolent. Convert that anger into passion. I've spent 12 years here, working predominantly for disabled veterans. Everybody says they support the troops. But then we let a bureaucracy be built where they've got to come home and fight for the health care they were promised. That's bullshit. Your generation has got the greatest generation of veterans we've ever seen, greater than the World War II veterans. Every one of you knows kids that are in a just war in Afghanistan that's turned into an unjust war, and an unjust war in Iraq that was wrong from moment one. And they need to come home. They need to heal. They need to have education. They need to have jobs. And the 1% doesn't give a damn about that.
That's right.
We are the 99%. We need to stop this. Who's a leader and don't tell me what to do? I got news for you, ladies and gentlemen. I answer to no man, woman, or child. I am my leader, and I have friends, and it's out of friendship and love that we make requests of one another, and they respond or they don't. You've got so much power, I don't think you realize that it's going to be a time where you separate your real friends from your acquaintances. When Okay? All those thousands of Facebook friends are acquaintances. They're not real friends. How many of you right here and now is willing to risk your life, your fortune, your family, everything you own for this cause? Raise your hand. Stand up. I hope you're serious, because if we don't win this thing, this could be the last chapter in American history. It's that serious, ladies and gentlemen. Now you need to find a buddy. Somebody feels just as strongly. How we double this movement is everybody buddies up. This is our strength. The American family. You think cops are going to pepper spray our kids? They could. They could. But I got news for you. This ain't New York. This is Las Vegas. We're the city of hospitality. We have the power of peace on our side. And let me assure you, they're going to have to get past a bunch of old World War II veterans and Korean War veterans and a whole bunch of Vietnam veterans to get to these children. And a bunch of union people, okay? You need administration, you need intelligence, you need operations, you need logistics, okay? Every one of these union groups, every military, every company, every business, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So we fixed that. We've got a better mic. You guys are improving every day. But as the gentleman pointed out, you need to pick up the tempo. Okay? We want to get to the point where we're doing a significant event, media event, every day. They are going to do everything they can to ignore us. Every day we don't do something significant to capture the media cycle, every day we do that, they win. It is about message, management. Okay, if you're not comfortable with the word leader, you're a manager. You manage your calendar, you manage your time, you manage your diet, you manage your work, you manage your responsibilities. Management. Money. Money's not the root of all evil. It's the greed, the love of money. That's the root. It's going to take money. Most of us are poor. So you get here well-fed and bring yourself a bottle of water. If you can bring another bottle of water for somebody else, fine. If all you can do is put penny, nickels, dimes, quarters in the pot, fine. But money's important. And there's big money that wants to help you when you prove you're worth the investment. Media is going to look at your message. They're going to look at who's managing you, who are the leaders, managers working together. Who are these people? Okay? They're going to look at how much money you're garnering. They're going to look at how well organized you are. And then the media is either going to be on your side or they're going to step back and play the neutral ground, go into entertainment mode, as you've seen already, and talk trash. We're going to control our message. Every one of you is a messenger. So if you find yourself in front of a camera, you need to be prepared to deliver a message in a 5-second, 10-second, 15-second, 20, 30-second soundbite. That's how the system works. Did you see what happened to Geraldo the other day with Fox? Beautiful. Brilliant. Natural democracy. They saw the Fox logo. Fox lies, Fox lies, Fox lies, Fox lies. They did not give him 1 second of material he could use. Unfortunately, he was smart enough to go over to a more passive section of the crowd and find somebody less informed who didn't even know who they were talking to and gave him what he needed to get paid. Fox are wealthy people paying wealthy people to tell middle-class people to blame the poor. We all know that. You've had 10 years to figure that out, 15 actually. You can be pretty solid in that. You've got to learn to separate fact from fiction, ladies and gentlemen. There is information, misinformation, and disinformation. Information is accurate. Misinformation is inaccurate by accident. Disinformation is inaccurate with a purpose. Message. What is your message? The microphone is in front of you right now. What is your message? We are the 99%. I would die for his right to say that if he feels that strongly about it. Okay? Guys, everybody is free. Okay? And you've already been infiltrated by a number of groups I can tell you I don't personally agree with. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. Now. is our most valuable time.
It's our most valuable time.
It is our one.
It is our one.
Most valuable.
Most valuable.
Asset.
Asset.
Because it's non-renewable.
Because it's non-renewable.
We are the 99%.
We are the 99%.